What's up, everybody? Welcome back. We're talking the best lure color for trout of all time. So check this out.
And here it is, everybody, the frog. The frog is such a staple lure color for trout fishing, and across the course of my fishing career since I was a little kid, I've always had a frog colored lure tied on at some point. It's accounted for not just crazy numbers of fish over the years, but some of my biggest trout have come on this lure. These, what you see in front of you, are trolling lures. Flatfish, maglips, and spoons of all sorts of different sizes and shapes, they all have one thing in common, and that's this color pattern. The frog color pattern really excels because of its great ability to mimic a lot of different forage options in color that trout have in the systems. Mainly when you see the dark colors with the yellow and the green and black, it imitates leeches, minnow pattern. You could end up having some other kind of forage options for bugs, but day in and day out, this color pattern absolutely catches fish. And it's so awesome to be able to have this springtime of the year to be out targeting all these recently planted fish, the big holdover fish, and even some triploids if you're lucky. This color will catch them. We're going to talk a little bit more about what I have in front of me laid out as the trolling lures themselves and cover a little bit more into the options. Right here you see some different sizes. The F2 flatfish, the F3 flatfish, the F4, the F5, a Maglip 2.0, a Maglip 2.5. You even have some spoons like a needlefish, a God's tooth spoon, a little shaver, and a dick Nite. Now, all of them are a variation of the frog. They all are trolling lures that work really well out of a small boat, off a downrigger, a float tube, and over the years in recent, they've also come up with another crazy color that's super effective off the same idea. That is the chartreuse spring frog. The spring frog has honestly been right working into my working arsenal for these trout as well as one of my other favorite colors to go with on the water. This stands out so well and really works in that muddier water. But you'll also notice I have another color here. This is called the bleeding frog. It has that little bit of orange, adds so much extra that I really do feel having the frog variation of colors like this can be all you need for a successful day on the water. Regular green frog, the spring frog, and the bleeding frog help you imitate anything you're going to run to on the water.
All right, now how do you rig this up and fish? So if you're out of a boat, got ours here, it could be a float tube, you can be on a small canoe or a kayak. My favorite way to fish those frog color lures is trolling. Whether it's with a bait caster setup or a simple spinning rod, you don't need anything fancy. But all I usually do is a simple snap swivel, and I can put my weight up on the line. If I'm fishing off a downrigger, super simple. Again, I have my snap swivel and I run about a 20 to 24 inch leader, and I tie directly to that flatfish. If I'm fishing a spoon, I do the same way. I do a little bit of a leader, so I give myself a breaking point of away from the swivel part, but the swivel then allows for those things to work. Now, flatfish, the maglips, and even the spoons are going to create their own action, as well as they're going to twist the line up. So a swivel is a must to ensure that you're getting the most out of those lures. Let me tell you, nothing better than watching that rod slam down. This is just a baseline monofilament setup. If you like to run lead core line, those flatfish work phenomenal off lead core. And I'll say something that might even upset a few of you fly guys, but one of my favorite setups for this springtime trout is a 5-weight fly rod with a full sink line, 2.5 feet a leader, and I tie on one of those frog flatfish. It is one of the best rig setups I've had growing up, and I still use it to this day. You can hold the line in your hand and feel that fish yank and pull. There's nothing better. So Simple, easy fishing this out of a boat. Springtime frogging for trout. So I want to hear from you guys. What do you think? Is this the best lure color for trout? Do you have a favorite of the 3 that I listed? Maybe you have a different color that's your favorite. Either way, comment below. Would love to hear what you guys think. Trout fishing in April and May is some of the best of the year, and springtime means break out the frog for me. So hope you guys enjoyed this. We'll catch you later on the water. Tight lines and fish on.